Alright, let's start another project today. We have a 2020 Ram ProMaster 3500 Extended. This is going to be an Expediter van. The gentleman just picked it up, brought it here. We're going to be installing a Max Air fan in the roof. We're going to be putting floor, E-track, wheel well boxes for storage, some rub rails. We're going to insulate the first 4 feet of it, just so the driver is going to have a little bit of comfort. He can put a packing blanket or whatever up, that way it doesn't interfere with the freight if he gets 3 pallets. This one does have the bulkhead. We're going to be removing it to give the driver a little bit more room so he can slide the seat back. This van has less than 300 miles on it, and we get to cut holes in it. As you can see here, it's the bare bones. I'll take you and show you the tag, the sales tag here in a second. But for a lot of you expediters out there, if you're getting a van, when we get to the end of this, if you'll click the link to the website, we're going to try to get a brochure together for different price points on Expediter builds. So I know that's always real tight for a lot of the Expediters. They don't know what they have, especially the new people getting into it, what they need, what they can afford. So we're gonna break it down. That this is basically it. I mean, a lot of the Expediters, we actually have some of them that they'll buy a new van just like this, and that's how they run it. They'll throw an air mattress or on the floor, try to sleep across the seats. And I'm telling you from experience, from someone that has ran over the road for over 20 years, if you're not getting a good night's sleep and you're trying to run, hours on end, that's not going to work out well for you. You're going to end up getting in an accident, hurting yourself, hurting someone else, and then, ultimately it falls back on you. You're the driver. It's not the owner's fault. It's not the dispatch's fault. If you're the one owning the van, you've got to be comfortable. A little bit of money now can save you a lot of money later. So with this being the 3500 Extended, it's 160 inches from that bulkhead to the back bumper here. Like I said, we're going to be installing 2 rows of E-track all the way to the front. We're going to do wheel well boxes up 24 inches on both sides with lids on it, 2 batteries, an inverter. We're going to be installing a Chinese diesel heater in this one. And up front, we're going to put a Max Air fan. And then he's going to come back in the summer, the beginning of the summer. And we're going to move that Max Air fan to the back. And he's going to put a rooftop AC on it with a swing arm and everything on the back of it. But he's just getting started in this as a fleet owner. So he just wants some basic bare bones, comforts for the driver. This one has the bench seat in it, which, isn't the best, but the extended length is more important than the bucket seats. So that's another thing later. Whenever he comes back and gets his funds built back up, we're going to be taking the passenger side seat out and putting a little platform there so you can have a refrigerator and microwave for the driver. So, all right, let's get started on this thing, and I'll be back in a little bit. All right. We've noticed in our analytics that over 70% of the people that watch our videos do not subscribe. If you could be so kind, hit that subscribe button, then go over to the little bell notification and go up to the top of it and hit all. That way you can get notifications when we post new how-to videos. Thank you very much. Alright, so here's the finished product for this 2020 Ram 3500 Extended. We put down 3/4 inch plywood floor. We put in the Chinese diesel heater. It's right there underneath behind the backboard there. There's 2 AGM batteries, a 20 amp DC to DC charger, a 3000 watt power drive inverter. We have a max air fan. I also installed a LED like an RV light, and the whole sleeper area is insulated. And then we put these storage boxes on each side so the drivers can have some place to put their stuff, so it doesn't so it doesn't get in the way of the freight. There's the tank for the diesel heater. It's right inside the back door here. Nice, simple, out of the way. And it gives it a lot cleaner look. Both of these boxes on both sides are 8 feet long. The mattress there is it's 30 inches wide. With the door closed, it's 72 inches long. We did remove the bulkhead. So, let's go around to the side here. This platform, it's not fastened down. Sometimes the drivers, they have to sleep on top of the freight. Just how it goes in this business. Instead of getting a hotel room, so they can lay their platform up on top of the freight, depending on what it is, of course, and then throw their mattress up on there, and they'll have a platform to sleep on. And then there's the let's see. There it is. There's the heater controller, the inverter. So, I said, not a real fancy build, but it's very functional for this type of work. We are located in southern Indiana. This is a basic Expedite build. If anyone's interested, this one's going to run around $4,000. And we can usually get it done in a day if we have the batteries. We are getting ready to move to a new facility, so hopefully we'll have more room to keep more supplies on hand for builds like this. But if you need any work done, whether it be a camper conversion, school bus conversion, Expedite van, rooftop air, solar, consultation to figure out what problems you're having with yours, feel free to look us up on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, our website, all under Red's Custom Design. You can also send us an email at info@Red's Custom Design. We are located about an hour west of Louisville, Kentucky, in a little town called Tazewell, Indiana. So if you have any questions, feel free to shoot us an email. Thank you.